Welcome to the Soft Disk 8 tutorials. First of all, you must open the Soft Disk 8 programs on your desktop or on your all programs. Therefore, right click on Soft Disk 8 and open. Okay, click Defer when the authorization code is not activated. You must click Defer, but your authorization code to activate, you must enter the authorization code and click on authorization, but not you must click Defer. And this is the two options that you must select: the measurement modes, English and metric. English means the measurement that done by feet and inch, and metric means the measurement that done by the metric or the meter. Therefore, you must select the metric options and click OK. Then File, Save As, give your file name, and click Save. Write your file name and click Save. AHC Soft Disk Program. Create the project. Click on Create Project. Write the project name. Write the project name and click OK. It says the project name is invalid. Therefore, you must change the other project names without space. This is repeating the project name is invalid name already exists. Therefore, you must change the other number. It says OK. And click Open as a single user. You can select Open as a multi-user, it doesn't matter. Open as a single user and click OK. Adjust the setting. The current setting is the linear unit imperial, the angle unit degree, horizontal scale by feet, vertical scale by feet. Therefore, you must adjust the settings. Click on units and angles. Display the angle as a unit by azimuth. Click on azimuth and type of angle units. The angle units is degree and must select the metric measurement. If imperial means the measurement that done by the feet and inch, but metric means the measurement that done by the meter. Therefore, you must select the metric. It says metric. Scroll down your mouse and click metric. That is, click OK. Therefore, imperial changes to metric. Still now the feet measurement is there is no feet, because you must change the metric unit. And the next, the drawing scale. The horizontal scale 1 to 200 and the vertical scale 1 to 2, and click OK. And click precision. Precision means linear, angular and coordinate elevation. Precision means the digits or the fixed digits before and after the point, how many digits. Therefore, when you increase this, your digit increase by 8. When you minimize this, your digit without 0 after the point. Therefore you can adjust by default and click OK. The text type you can select melee or layer. Select melee, OK. And the text style, you can select the text style 2mm or the standard. OK. Sheet size, the sheet size you must select from this paper adjustments 594 times 841. Select OK, and finally click OK, and select DTM. Must select DTM. OK. Then point, import export point, create format. First of all you must write the format name. And you must select the comma, activate the comma, and field definitions, field number and field types. The field number 1 must select the field type point number, and the second one nothing. You must select nothing on your total station data or the Excel data. Must firstly nothing. You must select string on this. Your Excel data must the first one string. Therefore you must adjust by that one. And the third one select string. The fourth one select elevation. The fifth one select description. And finally click OK. And again point, import export point, import point from file, or insert the data or the topographical data that download from total station to your PC. Import point from file. The format name is this, and click OK. And this time you must select the folder that your topographic data or your Excel data is set up, or your Excel data is get. Therefore my Excel data is get on this computer on desktop. Therefore find the Excel data or the topographic data. This one is the topographic data, the road data, and click this and click open. And this time the imported file or the imported data, the minimum 1 and the maximum 320 datas. Maximum datas of this topographic is 320. Therefore you go on points and click zoom to extent to display the data immediately on your soft disk 8 screen. Zoom to extent. This one. This is the data that collects the road data. Therefore you can see the benchmarks or the reference points that used to collect the other data or the road data. For around this you have two benchmarks, benchmark 1 and the benchmark 2. These are the reference. For we can zoom and send the this is 1 means the point number, the data that collect first. it indicates point number 1693.03 is the elevations of this benchmark 1. Benchmark 1 is the code or the description. This is the elevation, but note the easting and northing coordinate is not displayed on this screen. So, to preview the easting and the northing coordinates of this benchmark, you must go on this toolbar XYZ or locate point. The name of the toolbar is locate point. Click on this. Still now the cursor is not pick up the point, therefore you must activate or turns on the object snap setting tools, object snap setting, and turns on the center and the node, and click OK. Then go on the locate point, click and click this is takes place the center point, therefore click on this point. Therefore the easting coordinates is this one and the northing coordinates is this one for the benchmark 1, and again the elevation is 00 that displays on the screen. The elevation is this one. By this method you can check your coordinates of the data. In the other method you can display the coordinates point, identify north or east, click on identify north or east and click the benchmark point or the reflector that set up on the field, this point. Click on this. The northing is this one and the easting of the benchmark 1 is this one, or the y value is this and the x value is this one. Both of them are equal results by this toolbar and by point options. Okay, the next one. Can zoom the data and again check the benchmark 2. This is the benchmark 2. 2 indicates the point number, the second point number, and this indicates the elevations of the benchmark 2. Benchmark 2 is the description or the codes of this point. Therefore you can see the coordinates of the benchmark 2 point, identify northeast and click on the benchmark 2 point. This is the northing and easting of the benchmark 2. Northing and easting, or in the other case you can identify the benchmark 2 coordinates, click on the locate point and click on benchmark 2. This is the easting and this is the northing, and the elevation is this one. Okay, and the other one can measure the distance from the benchmark 2 to the benchmark 1. How many distance between two benchmarks? To measure the distance between two benchmarks, you must select this toolbar distance. The distance toolbar, click on that and click on these points or this point, benchmark 1 to benchmark 2. This is the distance, 213.68 meters. The distance between benchmark 1 and benchmark 2 is 213.68. Okay, you can continue the next step. Okay, the next step is the surface. Generate how to generate the surface. Okay, click surface. First of all, when you must generate the surface, you must shed the data by polyline. Therefore, you must select on the polyline or click on polyline and shed your data by polyline. You must get out the benchmark 1 and benchmark 2. Only the raw data as this one. Therefore, click on this, click and write C, the letter C on the keyboard, this one, the letter C or this one, and press enter on the keyboard, press enter, this one. This is the polyline or the raw data we need is this. Therefore, surface, new, write the surface name, the new surface name writes, this is our surface name, and click OK. Surface data, project point data, all. Click surface, build surface, click OK, and then you must select the polyline by this icon. You must select the polyline by left click. Click on polyline and on the interiors of the polyline you must press enter. Enter, 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 enter. 4 times enter. Therefore, the surface is displaced by this. This is the generated surface. After this, you must remove or you can remove your polyline. Click on polyline and go to eraser, or you can press delete on your keyboard. And the next step, the contour generator. How to generate the contours? Therefore, you must click on contour, create contour, the minor contour and the major contour, and the vertical scales of the generation contour, and turns on the major contour and the vertical scales of the contour. Okay, the minor contour you must write 0.25, and the major contour you can write 0.5, 0.25 and 0.5 is our contour, the minor and the major. The starting elevation and the ending elevation, the minimum elevations of our data and the maximum elevations of our data that used to generate the contour is this one, and click OK. The cursor is now sharp, therefore must enter. Enter. Therefore the contour is now generated. To see the contour generates, you can turn off your surface. To turn off your surface, must click on pan or zoom and move the drawing or move the data from one side to the other. Click on pan and move the data. Therefore the surface is now cancelled and the contour is displayed. You can see the contour shapes by zooming the data. This contour line bends by acute angle, but note the contour line is not bent by acute angle. Therefore, the contour lines must be smooth. The contour lines must not cross each other. Therefore, you can adjust by smoothing the contour line. After that, the contour is distributed by smooth line. Therefore, go on contour properties, turn on the show grapes and turn on the smoothing. To smooth the contour, you must turn on the smoothing and increase the volumes from 0 to 10 smoothing shape and click OK to see these shapes of the contour. Click OK. After this, the contour is now smoothed, not bent by acute angle. Okay. Contour, labeling, group interior, group ends. This one is used to mark the contour elevations, or used to determine the contour elevations, or used to number the contour elevations. By labeling or by cutting the contour line, can number the contour elevations. Therefore, contour, labeling, group interior. Therefore, left click on the starting point can represent from this direction to this the contour elevation. Therefore, left click on this and go on to this direction. The contour line generates on this direction, and we must cut by perpendicular to the contour line. Therefore, left click on this point and go on to this, and left click on this point. Therefore, the contour elevation is now displayed. To repeat this system, right click on this point and again left click on this and go into this direction, this one. By this system, you can see the contour elevations. This contour elevations or this ground representations is 1680, 1681, 1682, 1683. Therefore, the contour elevations increased from this direction to this direction. Therefore, the ground is, this one is the highland and this one is the lowland, or the slope. It indicates a gentle slope of this ground. After this, you can change the layers of the colors of our drawing. Can click on this item layer or format, click on layer. Okay, the first one, the contour major. Click on this and change the color. And the contour minor. Click on this and change the contour minor color. And click OK. This one, the contour major and the contour minor. You can turn off singly the contour major or the contour minor. Click on layer and turn off the contour minor major. Okay, this one is the contour minor and can turns on contour major and turns off contour minor. This one is the contour minor. After this, you can turn off or must be turn off the unnecessary pictures that to continue the next step. Turn off this without the first one or the data point. It represents the data point, the point that the reflector set up on the field. It represents. Turn off the other pictures and click OK. This point is the reflector point that set up on the field. After this, I'm going to design. Okay, AEC soft disk program, select design. Okay, and the next align tangent line. Therefore you can draw the designs of our road. To draw the designs of our road, you must turn on the descriptions of the road to determine the centers of the road. Therefore I have gone on layer and turns on the description. Okay, after this you can see the layers. This indicates the center of the road, and the other one is the left and the right offsets. Therefore can start the alignment or the tangent line from the center of the road. Click on this and go on the next step up to get the centers of the road at description. This one, the centers of the road, the description indicates, or the code. Therefore press escape and click on this. The point is not pick up, therefore can turn on tools, object snap setting, turns on this. Okay, click on this and go on the next step. This one is the other road center, therefore exit and click on it and go on the next. This one is the other. Right click, exit and click on this and go on the other ones. This one the last one. Right click, exit, on click this one, and finally right click. Can zoom out and say this is our road design or our road alignments. After this we can turn off the descriptions, format, layer, and turns off the description. Okay. And align curves to tangents. The road curve around this can get, therefore the first tangent is this and the second tangent is this one for these points of curvature. Therefore click on this and the second click on this. Therefore the first tangent and the second tangent, the factors of radius, it indicates or it represents this curve. Therefore press enter on your keyboard, press enter the radius it says on the command. Therefore write the radius 25 and press enter. The curve is represented by 25 radius, and the second tangent, click on this and click on this one, and again press enter on your keyboard, and it says the command enter the radius, and you can enter the radius 13 and press enter. this one, or curves indicates by this, and right click. Second one, align. Define alignment from entities. From starting point to entities means it indicates the alignment from starting point to the ending point. It represents. Define alignment from entities. Click the starting points of alignment and select by pressing the left sides of your mouse. Pressing the left clicks of your mouse and select the data, this one, from entities, and click left click and press enter. Select reference point or enter for start, and again enter, 2 times enter, and write the alignment name. The alignment name is most known, therefore you can write the alignment names. And click OK. Align, create offset. The outer offset, the second offset, the third offset. Therefore can write the outer offset or the total road widths is 25 meter, or the highway styles 25. The left offset, the right offset 25. Second offset or the shoulder, it indicates the shoulder indicates by 23, and the third sidewalk, the sidewalk is 22, and the inner offset EOP means the inner or the vegetables area or the green areas, therefore can represent 1 meter and 1 meter, and as finally click OK. This is our road, and again you can change the colors on the layer. Click on this layer and the other one, this is AOP means the vegetables area, therefore can change the layer. This one, and click OK. And the other one, white, the row, shoulder, sidewalk is the road representations, row, shoulder, sidewalk. Therefore can change the row as a red color, the shoulder as a blue color, sidewalk can represent by this color or a pink color. Finally can OK. Therefore the row means this one, or the outer one is the red color row, and shoulder is the blue color, this one, shoulder. And the sidewalk is this one, and the AOP or the vegetables or the green area is this one. Our road designed by this system. And the next step is align station setting. Turns on the station setting. This features turns on all of this one. The station level increment. Station level increment means the change distance increment by how many meters the change interval is done. Therefore, you can change and see that this 30 meter change interval. Station take increment. Station take increment, it indicates the station pick up point or the tick lines after 50 meters station take increment. And station level offset. Station level offset means the distance of the station take increment, and click OK. And again align station, create station. The beginning of the station 0, therefore we can press enter. The endings of the station, this one, can press enter. Delete the existing station layers, yes or no, can press enter 3 times, enter. Therefore can see the stations around this. The stations is now created. From the beginnings of the tangent or the road, zero plus 0 meter. 0 indicates the kilometer distance and this 0 indicates the metric distance. Therefore the road starts from this point and gone to this directions. This is the station level increment by 15 meter. The distance from this point up to this point is now 50 meter, and from this to this point is 50 meter. Totally from this to the starting points of the road is 13 meter. The change interval it indicates. And the next one 16 meter. By this method our road is designed by these change intervals, and you can see the curves, point of curvature, point of tangency, or the beginning of curve and the end of the curve. The first curve is the point of curvature 0 plus 405.45 change interval. It indicates on this point. This change interval is this one 390 plus 15 meter up to this 405 this one up to this point of curvature is 405.45. The distance from this point up to this point is 0.45 meters. Point of curvature and the point of tangent or the end of the curve is gets by 417.74 the change interval. And the next curve is get on this point of curvature is this one, and the point of tangency or the end of the curve is this one. By this method our ends of road is how many distance or how many change it indicates can determine. 1 plus 179.61. 1 indicates 1 kilometer. 2 179.61 meter. It indicates total length of the road. Okay, you can set the designs around this area on our CAD screens.